It was an advertisement that I saw in a newspaper one day, a local newspaper, the paper that I had worked for before I went overseas. And I'd remembered this client through this natural therapies school. And I remember the woman who ran it, Wendy Neal, and I reached out to her and said, look, I think I want to start an aromatherapy course. It just felt like a spark in a very dark night. It just came through, and I was quite confused as to why this particular advertisement, or at this particular time, just made sense for me to enroll in. So then I did. And what happened and what unfolded from that point was truly phenomenal. Like I've never experienced. It was a very sacred time in my life. I connected with people that I felt were my kin. I connected with a community. I built a community in and around the school, the School of Aromatic Medicine on the Central Coast, and it's no longer there anymore. And I immersed myself in all the things that I had longed to learn about as a teen and a child that my mother and my family were not supportive of. Natural therapies, spirituality, Reiki, aromatherapy, witchcraft, herbal remedies, nutrition, massage, all of it. I built my body and myself and every part of myself and my life and my community back, cellular level up, cell by cell, layer by layer, moment by moment, and I built myself back into a place of recognition and restoration. It took years. It took right up till, so Mum died in 2002, and in 2007 I had my first child, Finn, and it took that 5 years and beyond, but that solid 5 years of really building and restoring and really being present with and learning about my body, learning about grief, learning about rage, learning about how my body was responding and needed to be met in those places, but also learning compassion, love, joy, life, spirituality, moving into things that had happened to me as a child. This study and this community and this school helped me to rebuild myself in ways that I never thought that would ever be possible with the context and where I'd come from. In that mix of that, I had a burnout, I had a collapse. I absolutely bottomed out. I left my job. I was working as a photographer at the time. I left my job. I couldn't physically work anymore. I was really struggling with my grief and this sense of still finding belonging in the world, and this kind of patriarchal, this machine, this colonized patriarchal machine, which was push, 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 push. It didn't make any sense to me to continue to show up in the same capacity when I'd had such a significant experience as the death of my mother, but also the trauma and the abuse and the context and the significant experiences I'd had as a child. It made no sense to me that I had all these emotions, that I had all these experiences,